So it's been a while. I haven't posted a video probably in 2 weeks due to various things. One of them being feeling burned out. That's basically the point that I'm at right now, and it has nothing to do with my job. My job's good. In fact, this is the only job I've held down where I come to work and I literally don't feel any stress. Could be the fact that I work from home, could be other factors. I'm not pressured, I'm not under strict deadlines, and I don't have tons and tons of work. And that is really unheard of for being a nurse. Whether you're at the bedside or working from home, I don't think that people understand that you can still be burnt out working from home as a nurse. In my last position as an appeals nurse, I definitely felt burnt out. You have strict deadlines with appeals, and certain types of work still has strict deadlines and require a lot from you. But in my case, I feel burnt out because I wear many hats. I am a mom of 3 boys at that. I am a wife, I am a friend, I am a daughter, I'm a whatever. I have a lot of roles in my life. I'm a dog owner. I don't even do that right, but I just have a lot on my plate. I'm also trying to start up my business, one of my businesses, and putting a lot of pressure on myself about art. Now you may have noticed, or you may not have noticed, not sure, I have stopped putting art on this channel and have started to put it on my other channel. So that means that I'm pressuring myself to do what I need to do to build up that channel. The thing with me is I hate having one source of income. I hate relying on one thing. And so I go and I look for other things. Like I told you before, we bought 2 houses, so that's passive income. And I don't really know why they call it passive. There's issues that come with having renters. It's not that passive. It then becomes a job. You could hire property managers, but it's not their stuff, so they're not going to really care like you do. But that was just one example. I typically just try to get other streams of income, and while that's smart, and I do recommend that for you if you don't have one, especially if you're a nurse, it is also very draining. The other day, I got a call for an interview because I got in my mind that, hey, I am ready to have another job. It just felt so good to put one whole freaking check away for retirement or savings or go to a nice Airbnb or wherever the fuck you want to go. But when it came time to do that interview, I canceled it the morning of. It came down to me and my mental health, or me wanting to give away my time towards making somebody else rich. Just being stressed out again. And although I am stressed right now, it is a good type of stress because it's stress that will help me directly. Like, it is me trying to build another business. It's me trying to do what I actually love, which is, right now, it's art. Like, I'm into so many different things, and I find out I'm good at so many different things, and that's not a brag thing. That's just what I've been discovering. Once I take my attention away from something and focus on something else. So I think it is important to focus on self-care, especially as a nurse. We do so many things for other people. We want to finish the job. We want to make sure that we're giving the best care possible and taking on multiple shifts at the hospital or even at home when you work from home. Because when you work from home, yes, you're under strict deadlines and they don't want to pay you overtime too many times. The big corporations anyway. And they will try to get you to feel bad if you don't complete your work or your shift, the things you need to do in your shift within the time that you're allotted within your shift. And they make it look like a failure on you for not getting all the things done within that time. And it's hard when you work from home because you work from home. You feel like you don't have any excuses. You almost put on yourself the stereotype that other people put on you, being a work from home nurse. You know, why couldn't I accomplish this? I work from home. I don't have a commute. Blah, 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 and all the other excuses. But you do what you can. And sometimes people push you further. Or people will put the onus on you for why you didn't complete such a thing. And that's bullshit to me. But what I'm trying to say here is that it's important for you to take care of yourself. Do what you need to do on your days off to relax, to decompress, to enjoy yourself and do what you need to do to enjoy yourself. One thing I had an issue with when I was a bedside nurse is forgetting about my job. It was like the moment that I had a day off. So I work night shift and I get home around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, about an hour drive from the facility. And then I would go to sleep and I would wake up probably around 4 p.m. in the afternoon. And all I can think about was the day when I would have to go back to work. And that sucked so bad because I consumed myself with that. Like, I only have so many hours left. I only have so many days left. And to me, that isn't fully decompressing, and that isn't self-care. These positions will find someone else to fill your position if something happened to you. So please put that into perspective about how much of your time and your strength and your energy that you give to one job. I really do recommend for nurses to find passive income or get more than one source of income, whether that's working 2 jobs or whatnot, if it doesn't stress you out. To be safe, to be secure, only if you're willing to give of your time and your energy. But I feel like it's too dangerous nowadays to only have one source of income. They feel like nurses are a dime a dozen. So when it comes to burnout, you're going to need to recognize certain signs of it. Are you dreading your shifts? Are you irritable all the time? Are you just exhausted all the time? If you're a nursing student, are your grades declining? Do you feel less motivation? Are you questioning your career path? These are all signs that you may be experiencing burnout. So let's talk about some self-care tips and try to prevent burnout. So we can't all go to the spa. Some of us can't afford it, and it's just not practical. But even taking a 10-minute walk around the block can release some of those endorphins and give you those good neurotransmitters that make you feel good inside, some dopamine. Just doing that one thing can help you reset. Meal prepping, eating healthily, taking one thing off of your plate as far as preparation. So if you can meal prep, that takes something off of your plate as far as what you have to do in the future. It frees up some more time for you to do other things that you may like. Do not feel guilty on your days off if you want to do something that you actually enjoy. You have given your time selflessly towards other things. Whether it's nursing school or your shifts at the hospital, you've given your time. Feel no guilt about that. Getting a good night's sleep is essential. Make sure that you get your sleep. Make sure that you're doing what you need to do in order to sleep. Take a melatonin, a low dose. Take something else, a sleep aid. So when you're on your day off, read a book, watch a movie. Be lazy if you want to. Stay in bed all day if you want to. I mean, I don't recommend it, but if you are in need of sleep and rest, sometimes staying in bed all day is great. Just sleep and don't feel anything about having to get up. Just do you. Do you and do what you want to do. Nursing is very demanding, so you have to protect your energy. If you need to say no to some things, say no. And what I mean by this is if other people around you are needing your time for something and you don't want to do it because you're tired, say no. They should understand. And if they don't, that's on them. Practice meditation and mindfulness. It can also help you to reset, put yourself in a good mood, relax yourself, and help you to not stress out. Meditation works for some, but it doesn't work for others, so just kind of try it out. Be consistent about it. I say give it a good try. Give it a good week and see how you feel if there's any improvement. Consider journaling. Meet up with your friends. Journaling can also help you to put your thoughts into some kind of meaningful order or meaningful anything. Finding a creative outlet can also help. For me, it's art, be gaming, it might be different things. It might be going to play soccer. Find what that is and let it consume you on your days off. Another thing that you can do when it comes to your physical health and your self-care, make sure that you're staying hydrated, you're eating healthy, you're exercising. Of course, we always say that, watch your diet, get some physical activity. These do great for your mental health. It's also good to connect with other nurses that may be going through the same thing as you. Find some forums online if you don't want to meet up with any. Talk to your colleagues at work. See if they want to meet up outside of work. That can also be therapeutic to know that you're not alone. The crucial thing here is to remember you are a nurse and you give your time freely. You help people. You prevent people from dying when we can. And you do the most that you can. And you deserve something for yourself. What are your favorite self-care tips? If you have any, please drop it down below. Help the community. I am sorry my dog is snoring so bad. And also, if you're struggling with your mental health, because it ties into this, please do not be afraid to reach out to a professional that can help you with that. Unfortunately, this video is not sponsored, but there's many platforms out there now that can help you know, and you can even converse with your counselor through email, through video. Nowadays, you don't have to actually meet in an office. So how do I know? Because I had one, but while I was in nursing school. So it just got so overwhelming for me that I got one for like a month and a half, and she helped me and I was on my way. So